But Broadway is basically using the power of women intelligence. You know, we're not selling our bodies to get ahead or whatever. You know, it's just showing our inner strength. So that's what Broadway represent. And I named it Broadway, you know, just to put a little street in there from Philly. You know how some guys refer to a woman as a broad. So you have two women. So New York have Broadway, so I put like Philly have Broadway, and you know, put a little street to it. So
very nice. I like the diversity that you have. And as a matter of fact, you have one of my favorite actors from Philadelphia, named Chuck Harris.
Oh my God,
my man, he was just here.
Shout out
with us
to Chuck.
Yeah.
That is my man's right there. He is such a great actor.
Very professional.
Very professional. Yes, he's very talented. I could see him going a long way in this, yeah.
And I think one of the reasons why I think your film, one of the reasons why it would be successful is because of Chuck Harris' presence in the film. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, if you weren't making film, what would you be doing?
Probably still being like, I don't know, healthcare profession, maybe surgical tech or something, working in a, you know, hospital. But I worked in a hospital for over 10 years, worked 2 jobs. But, you know, with health conditions or whatever, it caused me to lose both my jobs, to keep it 100 with you. So once I lost both my jobs, it was like, all right, I have all this material right here that I feel like that's worth a lot. I don't just have Broadway, I have other writing material that's complete. So it's like, all right, let's take this more serious. Let's see what I can do. I have nothing to lose, you know, so it's worth the sacrifice to see what I can gain from this. So I just went full force with writing, and now I'm about to have a premiere. So, you know. This
is awesome. And, you know, God is so great and merciful. You know, He puts us in these positions, you know, to make things happen for ourselves, you know what I mean, and the people that are surrounding us. That's beautiful. It's a great inspirational story. Also, who would you like to work with that you haven't yet that's from our area?
From our area. You know what? I haven't thought about that. I had to be honest, I have not thought about, you know, who I would want to work with, or who, like, you know, even with directors or whatever. Like, my main focus, to be honest with you, is just getting Broadway, you know, the exposure it needs, you know, getting it, you know what I mean? Just one step at a time. Right. I'm not even going to sit here and pump fake it, excuse me, y'all, and be like, oh, yeah, I want to work with this person. Right now, I'm focusing on Broadway, it becoming a success. Then we're going to take it from there on who, you know, I would like to partner with, you know, stuff like that.
Right. So. Do you have any plans to put your film in a film festival, perhaps?
Of course. A few. I was looking at, see, my mind just went blank.
They just had the Black Star not too long ago, in fact, I believe.
Oh, my gosh. BET. Wait, not BET. What is it? Black... what is that?
Not the Black Star.
Not the Black Star. Oh my God.
She's drawing a blank right now, but that's
yes,
okay.
I am drawing a blank, people. See, y'all know normally I be on top of these things. I'm really drawing a blank.
Well, that's
right
cool.
now.
Let's come back. Let's come back to that question.
Let's come back to that.
Well, inspiration comes in all different forms.
Yes.
Where would you say you get your inspiration from?
Oh man, my brother Omar Teagle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Omar.
Yeah, shout out to Omar. You know, unfortunately, he's incarcerated right now. So this is really like pushing me to become successful so I could try to get him home. Wow. So it's like he's been always a positive role model. He's the reason where I'm at today as far as, you know, making the sacrifices to move my son in a better location, provide him a better, you know what I mean, education, more safe environment, because I watched how he, you know, provided that life for his children, so it made me want it for my son. So he's a big inspiration to me. I wouldn't be here today without him guiding me. You know?
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. Beautiful thing. Tell us a little bit about your your educational background as far as film is concerned?
I'm self-taught.
Nice.
I'm self-taught. Like, it's crazy. I sit down, you know, at meetings, at tables with other people that went to school for this, and they like, you didn't go to school? I'm like, no. Like, I taught myself how to write a script, how to write, you know, book. I started out writing a book, then, you know, like I said, I did my first teleplay, Broadway. But I'm even teaching myself how to edit. That, like, everything is self-taught.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. You know, that's the a lot of people here in Philadelphia are self-taught. You know, I think for me personally, I'm a filmmaker also. Being self-taught is cool. You know, it really is. You get the raw part of making film. You know, you learn on the job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you trip and you fall and you dust yourself off and, you know, get right back up. What kind of challenges do you she's laughing. What kind of challenges have you been facing as far as making Broadway? Like what?
Listen, first of all, I'm a single mom. And like I said, I just lost both my jobs. So with that alone, it's challenges every day, because here it is, I'm trying to go after my dream career of being a self-known screenwriter, but you still got to face reality. You still have, you know, bills to pay. Your child still have to eat. So it's like, that's challenges right there, just trying to survive while you trying to accomplish, you know, your dreams. You know, a lot of people make excuses or whatever, but like I said, I have no room for excuses, no room for error. I just have room to try to do whatever I have to do to, you know, make sacrifices to get it done. So with that alone, I'm faced, you know, like challenges every day, like with my health. Like I said, I have health issues. It's all in my biography. So it's like, that's a challenge right there, just having to try to fight to get up when I'm not capable to. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's challenges every day for me. But I don't let it stop me. I use it for, like, you know, just motivation to just keep going, you know?
Right. So what advice would you give a filmmaker that, you know, has been trying to make it but to no avail?
Don't stop. You can't stop. Can't give up. You're going to get a lot of people to tell you, oh, man, you crazy. You can't do it, you know. Go ahead and get yourself, you know, a real job, 9 to 5 or whatever. You're going to have those people that don't believe in your dream. As long as you believe in your dream, as long as you have the vision, you know, you got to just take the steps to do it regardless of what people say. Don't stop. That's the only, you know, advice I could give.
Well, that's great advice. That's great advice. You know, so many people push their fears onto other people.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
And the whole thing is for us not to allow their fears to manifest on us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Keep on pushing and striving.
Exactly.
You have any plans in the future to take your talents elsewhere? Perhaps, I don't know, L.A.?
I knew you was going to say L.A. I knew you was going to say L.A. So that's the first thing people tell me. Like, you know, I have some connects out L.A., New York, and they all keep telling me, Mo, we need you out here. We need you out here. I said, listen, I'm trying to do something for my city first.
Bam.
You understand what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
Like, I'm not going to just jump up and run to L.A. You know, I can. But right now, I'm trying to give something back to my community. Like, Philadelphia can use a television series.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So if I could get our city on the map by gaining that exposure, getting that distribution from Hulu, Netflix, or Tidal or whatever to help us, you know, make this series, you know, successful, then that's what I want to do. I want to have Teagle Productions located, you know, their HQ located in Philly.
Nice.
Yeah, so I want to have a HQ, you know, hopefully set up in Philly to where so I can have, you know, talent from Philly come in and, you know, work with Philly. You feel what I'm saying? Help us get to, you know, become successful in the production industry instead of like being like everybody else up and leave and run to LA, New York, or Atlanta. I'm trying to bring something, you know, here in Philly, you know.
Right. Well, you know, I think right now there's a renaissance going on as far as film and theater in Philadelphia. You know, we have all these new theaters popping up on the Avenue of the Arts and whatnot. So I think, like I called you before, a trailblazer, and that's what you're doing. You know, and I'm proud to have you in the studio.
I appreciate it.
Proud for you to be a fellow South Philadelphian as myself.
Appreciate it.
You know, making these moves is really awesome. August 31st, y'all, at the Ritz East, Broadway. Y'all got to come out and check this joint out. You can give us a call, y'all, at 267-787-5393. That's 267-787-5393. I have Monique Teagle in the studio live. We're going to take a little break, y'all. And after that, we'll be right back with the Artist Speaks
Radio Network.